Thank you, Papa, for the 5 gifted and also for the 8 months and the resub for 12 months. Your support is always too generous and too kind and very much appreciated. I'm very excited for this game. I hope you're all very excited for this game. Hello, Aaron, Otupid, Disco, MH, Kitty, Wally. Wally, thank you for the, Oh, you didn't do anything to just, like, highlight your name in a very specific way. Well, you know what, Wally? Thank you for being here. And then Bacon for being here before I went live. Bacon was snooping around. Also, hello, YouTube chat. Disco, if I didn't already say your name. Who's this Otupid you keep talking about? Look, ever since you changed your name, stupid chatter, I can't call you anything but Otupid. I cannot wait for this game between Owen and Vagabond. It's gonna be crazy. Can't wait for Major League Balatro to start in like 10 days. Can't wait for the subathon in 10 days. Can't wait for all the merch announcements that are about to start coming along. Snooping as usual. Maybe I could, Kirby. How dare you? Alright, fair enough. So __ stupid. I won't call you Otupid anymore. If I may ask a question, I had a tough choice. First pack, mail and rebate, and trading card. What would you choose? Deck was black, white steak. Honestly, rebate. And Doc would kill me for that, but on black deck, even on white steak, like losing that discard is disgusting. I'm taking rebate. Just give me my money. Just put the money in the bag, little bro. Perry with the 30 stream streak. JV with 15-1. So, you know, I was wondering, for Major League Balatro, does Nebo practice offline or what? I've only seen her play chess, obviously, in poker. Not much Balatro, besides the learning streams with Raffle a few or more than a few months back. Yeah, I believe Nemo's been super active in the Discord the last week. I think she's been practicing. But she also did practice streams with Doc right before Doc went on vacation in December. So it has been like a couple months since she streamed it. But to be fair, like, well, I guess Fur actually played Balatro recently, but a lot of people, like Raren hasn't played it live in a couple months. I think they're all pretty much in the same boat. I think Nemo, I mean, obviously extraordinarily smart human being, would kick my ass in like 95% of board games and video games. I don't think Nemo needs much practice to be very, very good at this league. If you watch the first game she ever played against Doc, she came off like she was unsure on some decisions while consistently making the correct decision over and over again. So yeah, that's my synopsis. Yeah, I actually was talking to a couple IRL friends, and when I mentioned that Nemo's in our league, they kind of freaked out. I knew Nemo was really big. She's a very big creator, but I think a lot of people just know her name from her presence on YouTube. Like, her stuff always pops up. To be fair, Raffle is starting. I have friends now that are like, oh, I know that Raffle dude now. He shows up on my YouTube. And yes, if you did get gifted a sub, say thank you. Sizak with the rebate decision. I like it. I like it. We still don't have a live Vagabond. Alright, just went live. Chat, is Vagabond live for you? As long as competitors can make shitposts, I'm in. Raffle's titles have been crazy lately. What are the titles? Like on YouTube? Yeah, okay, he's not live. I definitely didn't misread Kirby's comment. Do you think he said Raffles' titties have been crazy lately? I can neither confirm nor deny if Raffle has crazy titties. I had one that was Hawk-Tua. I mean, that's pretty tame in the world of Twitch titles and such. I don't know if Vagabond's streaming to the right account. I think we're gonna get red deck on green stake. I think, if that's correct, that's interesting. He also went titled "I'm hacking it." Again, I mean, look, for the subathon in between Major League Balatro games, I'll try and think of the craziest Twitch titles that I possibly can. Is it better to skip idle? The fanfiction writers will be speculating on this one. +2, Kitty. Hello, Milan. Hope you're doing well. Genuinely googling what green stake is. It's an odd choice for sure. I don't need to unmute. Keep Vagabond muted. Alright, so we got Owen on the right. We got Vaga on the left. This is the first game. Yes, I did for the 100th time forget to unfill the best counter. There we go. Yo, C-Dubs in the booth? C-Dubs is not in the booth unless I am unaware of something. Alright, it's going to be red deck, green stake. Oh, no, it is white stake. It is white stake. Deck and stake counter. I think. Oh, Vagabond going back. Join from clipboard. Vagabond, by the way, is streaming from a roommate's laptop because their computer was not working. So they are going to be... it sounds silly, but I think they are reckoning with the fact that they're probably not in the most comfortable setup. Luckily, Balatro, unless Owen's going to be brutal with the timer, I don't think Balatro's a game where you're going to be suffering that badly from not being in your home environment. In your scenes, it says C-Dubs in the booth. I'll fix that for you guys. Here. Thank you for letting me know, Melon. C-Dubs not in the booth. There we go. I'll leave that up all game. That'll make things very clear. All roads lead to C-Dubs and Ouija? Maybe. What was that? What was that alert? What was that alert? Mitboy, Gustav, Gonzo Rogue. Again, if I ever mispronounce your name, just let me know in chat if you need it fixed. But thank you for the follows. So a little bit about both of these competitors. Vagabond won minor league Balatro and is going to be a major league Balatro this year. He is a very talented player, very early on to the content creation of multiplayer. Considered, I would say, top 20 in the world. Owen, I think, is very much in the same boat. One of the OG members kind of the multiplayer community. One of the top 20 players in the world, without a doubt. Owen honestly does an incredible amount of work running the multiplayer Discord. So if you have ever played ranked, if you use that Discord at all, or if you enjoy Major League Balatro, you probably have Owen to thank for a substantial part of that. And here we go. I do think Vagabond's like a quarter or like 2 seconds ahead, so I may rewind Vagabond's stream ever so slightly if need be. Hard to choose who to root for. I think we root for Pico, because here, we're going to put C-Dub's not in the booth right there in really tiny. And right away, interesting decision. Vagabond does, well, Sizak more so likes a high card seed, but Vagabond here getting a little punished opening this Buffoon pack. And I say that in the fact that I don't think you want either of these jokers. Of course, when you do this, one thing you do get for yourself is you're ahead in the joker queue. It's hard to argue whether that's a correct decision or incorrect decision by losing a dollar of interest, but that is where we're at. Owen is going to grab both of the Vampire and the Shoot the Moon. The Vampire, an interesting choice. I feel like the Vampire was more just to sell. It has higher sell value than Swash, but Owen for the meantime is going to hold on to it because it doesn't put them over the interest cap, and it at least blocks an uncommon. So what Owen's doing here is selling that Vampire right now does nothing for them. At least they're blocking Vampire from showing up again. Got to go with Owen with the blanket. We have, like, the blankets have been hit or miss so far when people have been blanketed during the tournament. We saw Sizak beat out Ian with a blanket, but I do believe we saw another creator with a blanket win. So it's really been up in the air whether the blanket has been solid. Anyway, on Vagabond's screen, we pick up a riffraff over a duo. That seems like the probably correct decision, with the duo only being X2. We are now going to see some sells from Owen, gain rid of that Vampire because they want the superposition to get the tarot value, and they want 2 slots open for the riffraff. We don't see Vagabond go with that superposition pickup. We'll see if these tarots on the side of Owen end up making an early difference. I would imagine they would. Also interesting is Vagabond kept the Swashbuckler. They're going to sell out of both that and the square to get over interest, but they are down to Shoot the Moon, which with one early chariot and some chips could lead to some easy early victories in PvP for Owen. Bean is calling me. I don't know why Bean is calling me. Okay, I'll pick up the phone.
One
Hello?
does get the judgment. Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm casting the greatest match of the event. You think I would miss this?
I did. I thought you were eating some beans. That's what my chat said.
Nah, I was scheduled from 2 to 9. I got time for this.
Oh, okay. I see you. So yeah, early on, I mean, the big, like, some really small differences that could matter, but a big difference to me is no superposition for Vagabond.
Yeah, I mean, we're just seeing that judgment, which one joker in queue is definitely a help and not useless, and we'll see if anything useful comes here. But I imagine it's not going to stay too long, because the second this riffraff gives another joker you want to keep, the superposition is going.
Yeah, been a little unlucky on Owen's side. Done a good job getting the superposition value, just not really wonderful tarots. I will knock on your stream. Hello, Beans chat. Hello.
Yeah, I mean, Owen has played this phenomenally. Even just the small bit of taking the Vampire, because we're gonna take the Shoot the Moon for scoring, and it's just one extra dollar that can matter. I mean, it's a pretty strong start to the seed with the riffraff. It's a trio pickup for Vagabond. Are they in the same blind? How are they such a different spot econ wise? Vagabond with this trio. And Owen's also heading into the big blind. What happened?
Well, I could go back and check. Someone in chat, your job, let us know how Vagabond got the money.
Oh, trio was from a judgment, so he didn't have to pay for it.
Okay, it maybe hasn't rolled.
Was there just another? There was an econ tarot in the judgment or emperor as well, I assume. But I don't think Owen took that same emperor, and it was pretty lucrative. I'm sure we'll see this trio show up next shop for Owen, but that is going to be a Joker slot that Vagabond has to fill. You know, is going to still make complete room for the riffraff to not fall behind, but
yeah,
makes it.
Chat's just saying very smart selling from Vag and no rolling in the shop, and then yeah, the trio from the judgment. Vaga has sold into interest each time, and I don't think he bought anything prior, so. Man, Owen's gone 4 Wheel of Fortunes. He's keeping it together better than I would.
It is not giving the right cards. There's the trio. I mean, $8. That is a great thing to get to from a judgment.
We do see, though, the cherry. I think another part is just the fact that Vagabond sold out of Shoot the Moon, which just feels like such a powerful early Joker.
It's not going to be as strong with this trio. You know, it's going to be hard to hold queens and play a 3 of a kind. Red Seal, Glass 5 is likely where this seed is going.
You're correct. They're going to shrink that all up the way to a king for the Baron Mime setup because it's always high card.
For the high card, exactly.
Yeah. Owen also bought the voucher versus Vagabond waited, so that's another point that someone went back and checked.
That's where the money went. Okay. So Vagabond's a big non-believer in interest, so I'm surprised to see him playing that econ well and just in a better spot, ahead in queue, and on econ. I think rolling there is risky because you know you want to get value from this riffraff. Maybe looking for a better plus malt instead of the lusty with the trio, but he's going to get punished. Owen, considering getting out of the riffraff, not going to do that and just get 1 card from it. Interesting. I think Vagabond will do the same.
It's weird. I still think Owen's in a better long-term position. Actually, I mean, even this PvP, the flush house versus no flush. Oh my god, the photograph's the second one. Owen's not going to get the photo.
I mean, photograph not that strong here.
No, Owen, you're right.
With the crafty Joker, might be more useful to win this PvP. Also has the Shoot the Moon, so Owen should still be favored to take this PvP. It's just going to see... Owen might sell out of the riffraff. There's a very high chance.
That's true. It would have been actually more useful for Owen, who has the better potential for a flush house, where the photo becomes 14 volt.
Yeah, I think Owen should take this. I mean, we see this full house with the steal, not even a queen in hand, and we're scoring 6,000. There's just not much of a line. I guess Vagabond does have flush house with photograph. That is going to score quite a lot if we do draw it. And Owen just ripping this hand early. I guess there was no hearts in that, so it doesn't really hurt your chances of drawing the flush house. And gets the kings and 4s flush house, but throws it away. Draws it again.
He wanted the queens in there.
Right.
I mean, I kind of get this from Owen. If we can draw another queen, another 4, so we don't have to play the chariot king too, that's benefited.
I mean, Vagabond still hasn't gotten this flush house. There it is.
No way you risk.
You have the death, so you could death.
Oh wait, yes, you absolutely risk the glass.
And that's a PvP that you could easily win off that. but doesn't go for it. Doesn't use the moon on the 5, keeping it hearts. I mean, we do have
I
bloodstone. Actually, no, there's dice. You can't risk it with the dice.
you could risk one.
You could sell the dice. I would get that, but I don't love playing any last hand.
Or Owen just
Owen's-
wins this. He doesn't even need to play a
Yep.
flush house.
Maybe considering if there's any value. I don't think there is in this deck, so it's going to be a very easy PvP to get out of.
Unless they want to sun some 5.
Use the sun, I guess. Also could sell some things for interest like lane. Maybe this crafty and crazy.
Is that clever? Or is that crafty?
Or yeah, clever, that's clever.
Okay.
Crafty's for flushes.
Oh, I'm not even going to bother with it. Which, fair enough. Moving on.
Now you gotta move the red seal back so you can
Oh.
stall, maybe draw more cards. There's a sock, and that's gonna make it harder to keep this riffraff, to keep
Oh no, Owen!
doing that.
Oh my god, if Owen opens that second one... Oh, okay, no, he's good. I mean, it wasn't the end of the world to not get dice in sock. But it would have been...
I don't think we're doing riffraff anymore, and this photograph is the next card in queue. Maybe we sell the shoot the moon. We have riffraff.
I would see that.
Doesn't trigger it though.
Huh.
This photograph is just so close, and it can be a very strong joker, especially already having this sock.
Well, it's got to get sold next time for 6 cents, right?
Yeah, I
We
don't
know
think we're
that's
gonna
coming.
see this photograph.
Any luckies? All right. Vagabond gets a death in an Arcana pack where it was useless. I'm kind of curious to see if Owen gets any luckier.
Notably, that Hermit was $17 for Vagabond. I'm not sure if we're gonna see the same value for Owen.
No.
Though they might be at different points in the tarot queue. Yeah, we're gonna sell riffraff. There is photograph gone. We need it to show up in shop queue. There's a Midas mask. Selling out of dice. There is nothing that the dice is doing at the moment. And usually you would want to lucky your face cards, but if they're gonna turn gold anyways, I think that's a fine play to make. Obviously, Bloodstone, very strong on this eve. We've got a Red Seal, Heart 5, the Sun up top. But you just can't reliably play towards that without knowing it's coming.
Correct. I always hate selling dice. It feels so bad to not be able to carry it up there. I think it might be crazy, but if I'm playing, I may even think about selling that trio. But like you said, the thing is all your face cards are going to become gold instead of lucky, so is it that beneficial?
Vagabond also has this 6 cents 2 blinds ahead,
Mm-hmm.
which, I mean,
Nothing
anything
showed up
useful
yet.
comes up. That will be nice. And that's just going to be a joker that Owen has to hold on deeper into the game. We do have the Red Seal 5, though. I don't think you can pass on it, but...
Also, I just feel like this is your RNG and Balatro a little bit, where Owen spent a lot of early game gain superposition value, which I think is objectively correct. Not rewarded almost at all with anything that useful. And then they're going to see a Midas mask that basically puts all the enhancements on the face cards that they've been working super hard doing this whole game. Like, again, sometimes you make, in my opinion, Owen made objectively better plays that, percent of the time would have them pretty far ahead right now. But just due to this specific seed, Vagabond not wasting any time doing that is in a much, much better economic position. Because they just didn't waste any resources on tarots, on superposition.
Owen sells out of all his malt, maybe with the sun in hand. Probably definitely doing a flush house here. But down the photograph, notably. Does have the dice still. That is
That is a
something Owen
bonus,
check.
yeah. I do like this gift
Vagabond.
card play from Vagabond. I do. What's your thoughts on gift card? I would say it may be one of the more
Uh,
underrated multiplayer jokers.
I'm one of the people who maybe underrates it. I did a tier list recently. Gift card very low on that. I think I've held gift card for like 20 rounds in my career. Um, I need immediate value. Gift card doesn't provide that.
My man does not believe in the temperances. It's because you don't use enough 8-ball to see enough temperances. We'll work on it.
Well, it also like blocks temperance, so that doesn't help. It's less money
Seemingly.
when you think about it like that.
And you know what? Nothing so far for Vagabond from this spectrals at all.
I think Vagabond is looking to sigil and maybe play some of the glass here. I would think they would just go for all their faces, but they're gonna likely play the glass. Doesn't want to go down to 2 lives.
They don't have that
Owen
oops
also-
anymore. A little bit more free to do so.
Owen also has the sun to be able to play the 5, but I'm guessing based on not risking this 5 and doesn't get 6 cents.
They
value.
Owen already discarded, I think, both glass 5s.
Yeah.
Definitely one.
But Owen not drawing a 6 is unlucky there.
That seems, again, it's your RNG and Balatro. I wonder if Owen is already deciding it's like this is a utility round.
I mean, looking at these jokers, I think it kind of has to be. But, you know, Vagabond doesn't have much for scoring. Making Vagabond play the glass 5 could be big here, but I don't know if we're going to be able to put up a score to force that, as long as...
Well, if
I mean, there's
Vagabond
no
doesn't
way
put up any
Vagabond can
score,
go up.
they're going to force it themselves.
Yeah, there's nothing to force turn order here.
And yeah. Can they even find the other glass 5? Nope. Gonna rip it
Wow.
anyway? Huh. Alright.
Do we play the flush house? That's a lot of value, risking a very good card. But it does secure this PvP, and you don't want to go down to 2 lives, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be the round for Vagabond. Bacon brings up a good point here. This photograph, like, that's a good card that you got to keep for a long time in this game, but there's a lot of jokers you want to take to fill your slots for value generation, and the photo kind of gets them in the way, and you have to make some tough decisions like selling the dice. So could end up helping Owen, especially if it just comes up later, which it's common, it's very likely. So we'll see how that plays out.
We're also set up for a seed here that's going to have a ridiculous amount of money. Hey, a temperance. And then
I mean, sometimes
right after.
the ticket just never comes.
Sometimes. But those times, that would never happen to anyone in a Bean 10K tournament.
No, never.
All of a sudden, a ton of money for Owen. Just, I guess, ahead in the tarot queue. But, all right. First
Yeah,
temperance
a
there
bunch
for
of-
Vagabond, which is actually more valuable than Owen's. And another gold. If I'm Owen, I don't think I re-roll again. Yeah, okay. I was like, with this setup, you almost... It's one of those times where you don't want to see anything because you want to give these jokers a little bit of time to get it to... I guess the oops really...
Wow,
go-
Owen still not drawing the 6. There it is.
But no purple seal value.
That
Which
is unlucky
hurts.
for sure. Just from when we found the 6 cents, being behind in shop is very punished. We know the sigil hits spades.
I don't think this gets 5K. This is like 2K. Yeah. I think that's
mean,
a fine
Owen-
play from Owen.
is set up into hearts pretty well. He only got rid of one heart queen with that
Mhm.
sigil, so I think
Yeah, the
Owen's deck is a better spot.
as actually Raffle was discussing on stream yesterday. The thing is, I agree with the photograph, but this is why I don't always love white snake. But and a cryptid to be put on the purple seal or the red glass for Vagabond. But what I was gonna say is, photo can act almost as a utility joker here, in that Vagabond does not have to worry about scoring enough points at all, so they can be a little
Yeah,
bit more.
I mean,
They are more aggressive with their discards versus Owen held on to all the tens.
yeah,
In
I
that pool.
also just saw Owen aggressively reroll down to $11, just trying to find something to hopefully score easier, and there was just nothing. I guess even Steven. And just not finding these sixes. Oh,
It always is
and not
coming on
happy
the
about
last
that.
one. So, I mean, that's a little annoying. This 4 of a kind, level 3. Good job by Owen to level up their 4 of a kind. Puts them in a good spot. Vagabond did decide to cryptid the purples.
I think that was. I think they wanted to cryptid the glass, but they didn't draw it, and that was an easy way to make some money. So it does work out in the end.
I think when I have sock up top, I like that purple seal more than I like the red seal 5.
Yeah, I mean, you have 2 of them already. You're probably playing flush houses. You just need to keep 2 of them for that half of the flush house. Maybe 1 more, but definitely 3 purple seal is going to be more value in the long run.
Not seeing a Ouija here, so C-Dub's somewhere crying. Do you like the Poly 9 or the Glass King?
I mean, Owen is invested in this dice. I think you got to take the 9 there, I guess.
I like the 9 play. I really like the 9 play.
It's still 3-3. Lots of time to get that online. You know, by the time we see this cryptid, Owen might have that up.
Sock is 2x right now. That is true, Melon. That's I don't think Vagabond, when I said they're crypting the purple because they have the sock, was for the immediate. I'm talking about the long term. Yeah, that Poly 9 is actually very nice. It is. If Owen gets that to a jack, it is more points than the Red Seal Glass 5, unless, of course, we find Hacker Dusk. Are we going to use the sun here for Vagabond on these club jacks?
Probably just playing the full house. I'm surprised both these players still have this gift card. They just, I mean, maybe I do undervalue it, but I think Owen could use another scoring joker to make it out of the blinds and get value from the gold, and that could pay off more, but I guess temperances will come.
It truly is.
Vagabond with the same choice. With the purple seals, you're definitely more inclined to take this polychrome than Owen was.
It definitely is the actual delayed gratification. Because, I mean, every round you're holding onto that gift card, for every temperance you see, like, let's say we're not going to have all these jokers in the end, but you know what I mean. Like, it's like $5 per temperance per round. It's a lot of money. It adds up to an extreme amount. And there's a seltzer for Vagabond coming at an awkward time. It's going to help them
Red seal would be strong, but they sell out a 6 cents. I don't think they have a single 6 left. Maybe just 1.
They have, well, they drew it. That is objectively hilarious.
And then we're going to see Owen crash out at not drawing a 6 again. Never mind.
No, they're all right there. And we're going to get the incantation first. I wonder if Owen sells out of it without seeing the Without seeing the cryptid. I doubt it, but
There's a temperance for Owen. Pays off.
mm-hmm.
This is a very interesting PvP. Vagabond has this seltzer with photographs, so they should take it, but with too much greed, could cost them the blind. I mean, on Owen's side, there's really not much you can do. All of your polychrome and glass is not getting re-triggered much.
Exactly. And he's not going to play the glass with that dice up there. I mean, the only way Vagabond loses this is really bad draws or poorly executed draws, maybe. No, they have a flush 5 of 9, so or no, they don't.
Also, this sun up top may be looking for the flush house with some face cards.
That's what yeah, that's probably what that is. Bacon with the prediction of whoever keeps gift card longer wins the game. I like that.
This game is turning me around on gift card. $27 temperance, pretty nice.
And you
You know,
get
we've
all
held
the
it,
value
like-
back when you sell out of those jokers too. Huh. What?
I don't know what this hand is.
Chat? This is
We
where
still
you
have a
get to
discard.
commentate.
We're just ripping the poly 9, I guess. We're going 5s and faces, maybe? Clubs. We don't have the flush house.
This is either Vagabond has their opponent so clocked in that they know Owen can't score this and they're not going to reach it, or Vagabond thinks Owen's going to score so much that they have to draw the 5s and faces. Probably the latter, but I think we may...
When it has a flush house with the polychrome, would have to get rid of gold for it, though. Now, Owen's
Yeah.
also just getting rid of the polychrome.
That's crazy. Vagabond's going to get out of this without actually having to do anything.
I mean, 1 gold card in hand for Vagabond.
Yeah, not as valuable
Not
as it could have been.
much.
Should have... Antimatter. Owen has it, right? No, wait. Owen didn't pick up blank.
We did see Owen roll pretty aggressively. They did get blank, though. 6
And they don't
joker
have to
slot,
get-
very nice timing.
Yeah, they don't have to get rid of the 6th sense. Or... Oops. Finally, a magician. I don't know what you... Oh, taking the
Going-
gold off the face cards, yeah.
Lucky faces. I mean, maybe the ticket never comes.
Negative banana.
Negative banana. I mean, that's actually pretty good for Owen.
No, it's nice. He can
being able to live the blinds.
just relax now a bit.
Not relaxed for long though with the dice banana. It's ready to go any second now.
Well, then we got Cavendish. Imagine if we see a Cavendish expire in the 10K.
Another temperance. I would lose this game. I'd have some money.
You heard it here first. You would have lost.
This is going to be the cryptid.
Yes.
Curious what Owen uses it on.
He could use it on the poly 9s, which...
I don't love it. You know, that's a lot of
yeah.
strengths to get those up, and being able to draw them with the strengths is difficult as well. You've already used the
Exactly.
purple seal.
You could just hold on to it, but it is not the most ideal thing to just hold on to.
$20 hit. The dice pays off.
It absolutely does.
We might have to cryptid the 9 to just live. Yep.
That's unfortunate. It doesn't even get to play the gold seal. Well, yeah, they didn't. Yeah. Obviously, have to do that. The banana lives. Another magician. This is. I'm just such. I'm such a oops all sixes Andy, and we see a Baron.
Oh wait, we're keeping gift cards still, right? Like this gift card's been great. We're keeping it. They're both getting out of the 6 cents early. I mean, Owen has no sixes left. Actually, I get that.
Yeah.
We're taking the Baron and the Chad.
I don't
think
like
they're
that.
so
I feel
strong
like
for retriggers.
if we're selling the oops, we might as well sell
Yeah.
the seltzer.
I sell this Baron for this
Ye-
Dusk. Maybe the seltzer, but
And
this is
now,
gonna be a retrigger game.
now I feel like Owen may regret the oops sell already, because I think if you do that in the other order and you just, I don't know.
With this Magician in hand as well, you've got so many retriggers for the lucky cards.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got a gift cards instead.
Seltzer for the Poly 9. I don't feel like Owen's going to even keep the seltzer for the PvP. We're already down to 5. I mean, we'll see. They probably will, but...
Vagabond passes on the Baron. Slightly behind in shop.
They have to win here. They will, okay. To get the Dusk and the seltzer.
It gets pretty good value still.
Mm-hmm.
$20 hit. Don't need dice.
Oh!
Another $20. Wow, the Magicians pay out in these
Owen's
lucky
not in
polychrome lines.
the writer's room chat, right? On accident in the Discord. They didn't know that both of those were supposed to be plus 20.
Right. Maybe I accidentally leaked the lucky Q list.
Paradolia instead of seltzer. I like that play.
Instead of gift card, I like that play. Why we? Okay, we're just counting retriggers.
I don't know. I feel like it's a risk for sure because you don't want to go down to 1 life. Owen only has 2. It's barely visible on the screen, but yeah, I guess the gift card already did what it needed to do. All right, now the seltzer instead of the rebate.
It's like a what, 3-4x for 1 PvP.
It is. Well, if you use it with the 5s and the poly, I don't know what Owen
could be a lot.
Could get rid of the trio. That seems wrong because it seems like the seltzer's not that much more than the trio. But I don't
3x comes up. Owen having to pass on a lot here before PvP feels bad because they just want this value.
I mean, I think Vagabond's going to be put in the same exact position, to be fair. And they should get a $20 hit eventually here.
Rocks.
Only there. 1, but they also have $107.
$7 is a lot.
All right, let's go through the shopping experience. And again, Vagabond's on a laptop. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know if it's harder to play with the timer.
In this shop?
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know if he's on trackpad. It's hard to click those
buttons.
If
he's on trackpad, this is insanely impressive movement.
Makes the same decision. Just, down photograph feels so bad, but Owen does have this triple polychrome 9, and these purples I don't think have been giving deaths.
Duo. Paradolia, no.
I mean, you don't got the 9s, but you do have the 5s. 1 9. I mean, it does about as much as Seltzer, but Seltzer procs your other value generators.
True. The trio is an option too, but again, Seltzer's gone after this PvP for sure, 100%. It is only useful for 1.
Both players keeping it. Also, that trio had some temperance value on it, $10. There's the rebate. I mean, we had to make all the same decisions, but we also have this photo.
Does the seltzer stay or does it go? Or I guess a Paradolia too.
I mean, Owen likely going to be put down to 2 here, but if Vagabond passes rebate, it could be good for him. Are we selling Paradolia over the Seltzer. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't. Am I
This
wrong that
we're
there's
gonna be playing face cards.
an overestimation of the Seltzer? Because doesn't Paradolia end up giving you the same amount?
Playing face card. Probably looking for 5s and faces, flush house.
Yeah, but you're gonna lose 2 extra triggers on the 5s. Seltzer's giving you.
Seltzer also gives the triggers on the 5s. So the Seltzer is doing more here, but it is temporary.
Yeah, it just seems like it's so little for that decision. But I guess you probably saw the Paradolia rather quickly anyway. Oh yes, also the red 5 could be your photo proc, so you'd get the extra proc on the photograph.
Oh,
so the Paradolia
true.
is technically more, or
especially with the deck
exactly
on this 5.
not more, the exact same technically. That, and it's just going to be gone instead of having the Paradolia obviously permanent.
I mean, with that death on the 5, Vagabond looking real nice here. We just need the face card draw.
Meanwhile, Owen, everything's a face card.
True. Drops of Steel does have a full house. I wonder if he's going to greed finding the flush house, because that's quite a big drop in the score. Wow. When using all his plus 20s a bit before the hand feels bad. That's a good warm-up hand at least.
Vagabond only able to play a full house.
I mean, we know there's a lot of plus 20s in these luckies. It's just when are they going to come?
Here goes the little laptop. All right. Ooh.
There's plus, that's a lot of plus 20s. They came pretty quickly on that, so the full house not going to affect things too much.
After the first 2x, so the plus 20 acted as a second 2x.
And 2 pieces of glass break there.
Rutro. I don't know if Owen's played them at all. So I think if they were to play their glass, only 1 would break. Owen doing
up
some
the calculator.
Yep, calculations.
Calculator is always hard with the Chad, but I think in this case you can just do vanilla Chad and it's the same.
I still think we should force them to use pen and paper. They gotta show their work for their math.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty important PvP for Owen. We've got 3 9s in hand. The rebates on 9s. It's a lot of money to make, and if it's not the winning hand, it would feel real bad to play them.
There's no way it can be the winning hand, right?
I don't think so. Well, we have a lot of polychrome. Like, if we can do flush house, full polychrome, full red seal glass. But we'll see what the calculator says. I think they're going for it.
I guess they do have enough if they get 2 polychrome in the red seal glass.
2 polychrome. There is 1 more in the deck.
That Paradolia gonna be re-triggering. The Paradolia is gonna be
$20. These luckies are broken. Gets the hand. Flush house. Full poly. Doesn't need a lucky hit.
No.
No way we're looking at the calculator and not the in-game calculator. It doesn't need a lucky hit. That's 2x over.
But knowing this seed, there's at least $80 in like 1,000 mult to be had. Just kidding.
They
Or
run
did all
dry.
get used? One glass break? Yep. So
One break. Same amount of glass for both players, but Owen notably up polychrome. The biggest difference maker right now is the photograph for Vagabond.
I actually think the biggest difference maker is the Paradolia for Owen. Like in the current game, because Owen's gonna get all the 5s and 9s re-triggered with the sock versus Vagabond has no value with sock right now except for photo. So it's the sock is basically 2x.
There's a photograph.
And there's a photograph.
That's Red Seal 5's Paradolia. That photograph is going to be very valuable. DNA. You have very little. I mean, you have a lot of re-triggers with luckies. You could rely on them.
I always share my opinion, and I rarely try and phrase it as a critique, but I do wonder the logic there of re-rolling when you have that much money and you know your next sell would be selling rebate. You know what I mean? Like, now we're just playing this really awkward position versus if you just hold off on the $12 re-roll, get the money back up when you feel more comfortable selling rebate.
Mainly, I don't like that $20 reroll because it's $12 reroll.
Yeah,
that's an expensive reroll.
It's just too expensive to begin with.
Made a lot of money in that blind, and we're not going to be consistently making enough to roll down to 12. There's a DNA for Vagabond. Almost exact same point in shop for these two. Tough decision to make for Owen, though. I think it's... Rebate's the only thing that could... He sells Chad. I mean, I guess Chad is 5x?
We still don't have an idol, a Bloodstone, and Ancient, so I somewhat get it, but... We just outscored Vagabond by so much. You know? I don't know.
I think you still copy the Polychrome 9.
I mean,
it
the
doesn't draw the
Polychrome,
5,
like,
there's
I
one in the deck.
I understand the head shake, but that's definitely not the worst thing in the world. Or you could just not copy anything.
Owen also can see most of their deck and has 3 Polychrome. You're only going to be playing 3 at a time anyways. So we're not copying anything. Going to use the death on the 5. That'll make it a lot easier to find in the future. Though annoying to get rid of in this blind.
Because it's going to be... I guess it's not awkward. I was going to say hard to discard, but we can use that ace to discard it. Never mind.
Vagabond draws the 5 for the DNA. Able to get up from 1 to 3 just in that blind. Maybe even gonna have flush 5 by PvP? Or one more blind, I guess. They would need another death.
Not importantly, but nice for Owen to draw that other lucky as well.
We'll see. We do have rebate on Kings, but with the DNA, it's just hard to gain value from it. And I think that's another argument as why it's okay to sell rebate there, because it's hard to get value from both.
In a complete agreement. I think, like, you can't let compounding mistakes hurt you. Like, first mistake there for both players is rolling with $12 for what reason, I don't know. But then second is, like, you still got to sell the rebate. I agree. They're just not...
There's a dice. I mean, we're copying the glass with DNA. I would love to get the value.
You're right. It's because we're copying with the glass with DNA that we can't do that. You're 100% right. I was going to say, like, it's almost more money than rebate with what we're doing, but the glass breaking doesn't help you.
Yeah. Draws the 5 with the rebate on 5s. Much cleaner blind for Owen. And Vagabond's going to get this Polychrome up to a jack.
That's important.
A strength fool.
But again, while important, Vagabond's still gonna be down 1-2x with the photo. Well, the Chad makes up for that, but it's just down retriggering for the 5s without the Pareidolia. Funny enough, I mean, Owen doesn't know this, but if this game, if we don't see Bloodstone Ancient Idol, I think it's Owen just takes it.
Definitely in a great spot here. I mean, Vagabond also used a Strength Fool there over like a Temperance, which is just Econ that Owen was able to take. Also a Fool for a Death, I think, as well. So, Brainstorm.
Oh, do we have enough 5s? Do we need the DNA?
Copying rebates, very strong. Can't do anything with photo without Pareidolia.
This is just going to be a decision for Owen on the comfortability level on the amount of glass 5s they currently have. And Vaga is going to see this Brainstorm with, I think, 1 extra 5 in their deck. Maybe you're going to change the thought process a little bit. Sell Sock? If you sell...
I think the Sock photo and Pareidolia are very intertwined. Selling one of them really hurts because it just devalues all the other cards. You know, Pareidolia, the Sock and photo become useless. Photograph, the Pareidolia and Sock become much less useful. It's a tough choice to make because they're all locked together. The rebate is the one you can sell, but it just sucks not being able to copy that with Brainstorm. But that is very understandable sell from Owen. Makes complete sense.
We'll get the $20 hits. That'll be the econ. We have so many retriggers. It's fine. Now we're gonna watch Vagabond brainstorm what to do with his jokers. Well,
I think
a lot
it's an
quicker
easier
decision.
mail and rebate sell.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the Chad could go, but on 2 lives, probably just going to be a clear choice. So we're going to be just going Polychrome Jacks, I think, with this DNA. Going Flush 5 like that, because Red Seal 5 doesn't do anything extra with this Sock and no Pareidolia.
Yep. I mean, you could copy Dusk, but is that...
I'm sure we'll play the 5s
house?
in this PvP.
Yeah.
See what the draws are like. Nothing showing up for the DNA yet.
Yeah, Owen's in a great spot. Flush 5. You're gonna have a flush 5 of 5s, right? Or they only have 3 in the deck right now.
I think they can draw the Flush 5. They should have 4. They got a death off. They may still go for the Flush House. There's 3 already. I mean, that's the hand for Owen unless they're going for the Flush 5.
Maybe not going for the flush 5.
Which they are.
That break. Nope, they're going.
Owen's going for the Flush 5.
The one nice thing is here is you can force turn order while going for that flush 5. Is there's no way that or photo's more than Sock. No, I think it might be. Oh. No, I'm just thinking what should Owen copy with this the 3-9 hand?
Sock for the money.
Vaga didn't copy DNA.
Brutal. Also didn't draw the Polychrome Jack. Only has 1 of those. Gonna use the strength here. I mean, this is a great spot to be for Owen. Doesn't need to draw the cards still notably.
Doesn't use calculator, like very notoriously, and right here, don't know how much more this is than 600k. I think they're still gonna go for it, but
It's definitely worth playing. You know, you don't know what your opponent has, and it's definitely gonna beat 700k by quite a lot. You have so many retriggers.
it is. But something about like knowing that wasn't even their dust hand is kind of scary. But yeah, I guess you gotta do it.
94 million. Owen should know they have that. I think they beat that last PvP as
They-
well.
Yeah, they don't. I guess if they don't draw another glass, I don't know if that's even possible. They got. Well, no, it is possible. 22 cards. They see 15 of them.
Also loving this Sock Paradolia, just being able to copy Sock on every hand and gain
no.
value from it. Gets the
Owen.
4 of a kind. Owen has 4 of a kind levels. But it's not enough. Oh. The 4 of a kind levels matter. It is enough. Wait.
It's barely
It's
enough.
not.
Oh no, it's not. No, the 700.
It's not.
Oh no,
It's what? 500,000 off?
Yeah.
You've got an Empress for this 5. I think that would do it, no?
Oh, copying the
Empress on
photos.
the 5? Oh no, photo first, yeah. Oh
Just
yeah,
makes it
copy
a lot
photo.
easier. Okay, he just. I was.
Took him a sec, but yeah, only 3 glass card is.
No, I don't think it's 500,000 off. It was like. No, you're
No, 'cause
right.
It was,
You're right.
It was 940.
940.
So 945. I mean, this is something that Vagabond.
Owen
I guess
should
he probably
play
would have figured out.
play the sock to tilt Vagabond to beat him by 200,000.
I don't think it beat it. Was it a 9-7?
Because he had 700,000 so already, so that
Oh,
score of
right. So it did win.
94 million would put him at 94.7.
Forgot.
Yeah. Maybe a little like not necessary, but like we know for a fact that's
Just the mental warfare.
Yeah.
I love doing that.
Oh, and they're just using a death on a red 5,
And
you
it
know.
pays off.
Yep.
Both players extremely poor though.
Crazy on a seed with such an early Midas mask. Just nothing. Or you even had an oops with lots of lucky cards, lots of lucky procs, but
And working around this glass is going to be difficult. Owen's about to have 4 glass in hand.
they are, but they could like playing one's not the end of the world.
Getting rid of all the gold as well.
Owen has 6 copies now in their deck.
Ooh, a bean shows up. Also, Vagabond missed their DNA draw, it looks like. Polychrome.
Uh-oh. They need to hit here, otherwise they're not going to have the full flush 5. Oh, wait, they don't want the full flush 5.
They got the
I forgot they don't have Paradolia.
Both players going for flush 5s, but Owens have red seals on them. That's the main difference here. Vagabond is going to be able to get good econ because he was able to turn those jacks lucky just with Dusk. And there could easily be something in these rolls that Owen can't find.
It's going to have to be. It's going to have to be here.
Yeah, 1 life. Discarding all the gold, I'm not sure the thought process behind that. Maybe there's a specific card, but you still get mostly a full hand of gold either way.
Yeah.
Oh, looking for the flush 5 unlock. I see.
Yeah. I mean, the plant levels could matter in the one shop remaining.
Yeah. I mean, both players
Yes.
probably can get out of the DNA now.
Yeah.
So a card showing up. We'll see. Dice. I'm very good. I mean, you have the flush 5. You can
Yeah,
take
you're
that
not
dice.
playing the glass. You might as well just sell DNA unless you're hoping to see Pareidolia again out of nowhere.
Man, as well, you have enough that you should be able to consistently draw it. I think this dice is a great pickup. I'm sure Vagabond's
Another
just going to
red
open the
seal
buffoon pack and take it. Owen sells out of DNA for Acrobat. Ooh, or a Bean. I guess Bean doesn't provide much value when you have one steal in the deck.
Well, the way Owen's been drawing, maybe you just go be rewarded with the Bloodstone.
Oh my!
Oh, will Owen take the oops?
Owen is not taking this oops. There is 0 chance, and we don't
Owen's
even
not even
see
gonna
it.
see it right now.
Oh my! I'm just insanely bailed. The
Vagabond doesn't know
roll
what to sell
after-
here.
Wow.
I think it's Chad, right?
I think it's Chad.
You're gonna copy Bloodstone. So that's 2.25x
But that's a
twice, and then photo is 2x 3 times.
I think actually, I guess if you sell photo, then Chad's 1.5 to the 4th, and then photo's 2 to the 3rd.
Yeah, I think 2 to the 3rd's more.
Plus polychrome, so that also helps.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. It makes up for one of the 1.5s. Yeah, it just looks nicer. I guess the Chad, you do get the benefit of utility, but right now you got to make the pure scoring
Actually,
decision.
Chad's 1.5 to the 6th because you're copying Bloodstone and you have polychrome.
Oh, I forgot about polychrome. Yeah, no, yeah, it's photo. Especially now that I add in the whole utility argument.
No, they're equal. They're about 12x each, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Chad is
Because they're equal, you go with Chad because Chad's gonna give you lucky procs and money.
Yeah.
Irregardless, we are here. What a bailout. I mean, what was it? Second to last reroll?
Just a dice that you take because you got the magician earlier, and then right after finding the bloodstone, and there's 0 chance Owen takes this dice. Maybe.
No, I think there's a tiny chance. Because they
maybe because Vagabond scores a lot here, it might be telling.
Yes, that's true.
An Acrobat, you know, is not going to be what you need to close the gap. You're kind of just looking for a card to fill that last slot.
So that's what I feel like it's if you see oops, I think it's going to be like one of the first or second shops that Owen sees. After losing big here, it's like, why not? Because it's not like you're going to play any of the glass in a blind. And you can always sell it if it comes to that.
Yeah. I mean, also built heavily into hearts, so you can just take it for the out. There's a solid chance Owen takes it for sure.
E10, E10. Wait, is it the same exact E10? Owen can't look. Is that a Snorlax?
That's a smush Snorlax.
Yeah. Well, he's sleeping.
Vagabond should take this.
So much money. So look at the money.
Yeah. That is another huge benefit from this.
Yeah, that's got to be telling to Owen. There's no way. It's definitely more than Acrobat.
100x on top. On the last lives. Still no dice for Owen. We don't have much econ. There it is. Nope. No. Oh, no.
I get why. But I feel like you have to.
I mean, we're not playing the glass. It probably is,
Yeah.
but maybe a little
Again, it's
tilted.
just
Maybe
like.
thinking there's probably an idol coming up. Maybe didn't think of the Bloodstone line.
Yeah.
That is brutal. But just simply hit Bloodstone every time.
That's true. There's a. Oh my god, we have so many triggers, right? So, like, I don't even know what the percent is. We have the red seals, too. Oh, we would have cleared in the PvP. There is a showman in which neither player can take. Unless Vagabond wants to get rid of photo. And the other part about this is Owen's not going to see anything that Vagabond isn't without that oops. Like,
yeah, it's just so much money. So rewarded for going into the polychrome instead of the glass.
I mean, we're about to see.
Pareidolia, that seems so good, is just punishing. It feels bad.
Well, yes and no. Like, Owen would have won because of that Pareidolia if they picked up the oops, but.
I mean, the Pareidolia is the reason you go the 5s.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean that when Bean originally said like, well, there's no way he grabs it. It's like I totally understood that, and I think that's what.
That's
Like
what
you
happened.
are just on autopilot.
You're
It's
playing
so hard.
glass. Why would I want a dice? It doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm not playing luckies. I'm playing glass.
But the thing there, and what I've been really trying to do now that I've been getting back into ranked a little bit, especially if my opponent scores that much higher than me, is kind of try and see the lines that are possible, right? Like, be like, whoa, hold up. Like, there's a dice here. Maybe that's the reason they started kicking my butt. I don't know. Like, there's only three, right? It's either Ancient Bloodstone or Idol.
Yeah. I think Owen was convinced it was an idol.
That's fair. That's fair.
And just maybe a little bit tilt rolling there.
But with an idol, with what we already have set up, it should have been like E16, E17.
Right.
Now it could have been an off it.
I mean,
who knows?
that's what Owen needs is an idol, but just behind in shop, you could go for the Showman Gambit. But I think with Vagabond to hand in shop here, there's just nothing Owen can do.
I do think Owen, maybe like when he saw what happened, that's another example though. Maybe you can sell it a photo and just go with the showman and pray.
Like, the thing is, another copy of a lot of these Jokers still isn't enough. I guess another Bloodstone.
A brainstorm
maybe,
of
but
Bloodstone,
not really.
Yeah. Maybe.
Because you're copying a guaranteed Bloodstone, so I just... There's not many hits. Also, another Polychrome from the wheel is a pretty lineup of Jokers for Vagabond.
And now the painstaking, you wait for your opponent to hurry the hell up when you know that's probably GG.
Yeah, I mean, Owen held the dice for so long earlier in this game to no reward, and then feels bad that Vagabond picks it up in one roll.
I
just
like
hits the jackpot.
Vagabond knows they're a great player. So I think I can say this and then listen back and not get offended. Because I think Vagabond played this well. I think Owen played this near perfectly, except for that little thing of I should sell out of Acrobat, grab dice. But I totally understand not thinking that part through. Like, literally outside of that, I have nothing to critique Owen in this game. They probably should have won. Like, even from the start with the super position, like, just so many times Owen, I feel like, made the right play, got really bad RNG, and they still were ahead in the game. So, yeah, but it is only game
Owen's
one.
Playing great. Just that one thing matters a lot.
No, exactly. Baron Mime Seed. Chat's right. We did see the mime eventually, except we would have died like 15 antes ago, but still. What could have been?
Should be a committee that decides the winner based on how they played. It's just reviewing who's the better player during the match. Don't even care about the game anymore. Just always make the optimal decision and you get the win.
Everybody starts with 5 permanent seltzers.
Vagabond keeping the Chariot Fool. I don't think there's a single tarot that's better than the Chariot Fool when you have the Flush 5 draw.
No, absolutely not. Especially since we still have a couple Red Seal 5s in here. Make them very valuable.
Hey.
Doesn't draw them. It's like the last 5 cards in their deck. But it's not going to matter. Well, at least this game, Bean, we could say was worth commentating.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great match. Could have gone either way. Owen's still not trying the Flush 5 here, considering keeping the steal. I'm guessing going to look at this opponent's score and know they need every little bit. You know, maybe a Miracle Bloodstone. Owen's up triggers. We've got the extra red seals.
They are.
The top end is higher if you copy Bloodstone. I think we copied.
Yeah, I think
maybe
you
copying the
copied
Sock there's a line, but
they've got a lot
I
of.
don't think.
Oh no, the Bloodstone did nothing.
We're in the universe.
I forgot the 1 point. That's. I mean, that's only 10x. It was only 10x in the end without the oops.
Yeah, I mean the red seals are so strong, but oops, Bloodstone. Nothing you can do. We're going.
You don't
Zodiac
think there's no way copying Bloodstone was better there, right? Just a quick question.
I mean, the top end I think is higher. No.
It definitely the top end. I wonder what the EV
Exactly.
is.
You got to go for the top end when you're behind.
Yeah, yeah.
Quite a jump. We're going from white stake to purple stake here.
I like that. How'd the bands
as
go?
Well. Vagabond banned white this time, which is surprising.
Okay, so I was, because I don't have the Discord pulled up, I accidentally closed it, but I was gonna say I feel like it makes sense from Vagabond's side where if you feel like your opponent's frustrated to play high stakes, because high stakes you cannot be frustrated while playing. You have to be locked in.
I mean, that's a mental warfare.
I also think
Vagabond. I like white stake. I play white stake.
I think Vagabond likes high stakes, but I also don't think it like necessarily has a huge advantage over Owen on purple. It'll be fun though.
Both players got to be agreeing to go high stakes if you end up on purple.
Purple, yeah, because you just force black. All right. Well, Bean, did you make sure to give Owen or Vagabond their point?
I didn't. I updated the deck, though.
What deck are we going to?
Zodiac.
Zodiac purple. This is going to be fun.
Zodiac, it's a hard deck to play. In my match, I learned a very important lesson that money is king on Zodiac. You don't got to worry about your purples as much. You don't got to worry about tarot generation. You just need the money to find the perfect tarots, and it'll work out.
Exactly.
And getting a card to copy early, just so important.
Dare I say, it devalues 8-ball. It hurts, but it's true. No, the best Literally, I'm not exaggerating. The best Joker on Zodiac deck is Golden Ticket. Like, if you can get Golden Ticket in any kind of retriggering, you're gonna get your
Yeah.
deck's gonna be completely fixed.
I mean, it's so easy to get online with the amount of tarots in the game. Just even if you have one gold card, a lot of the times on other decks, you don't know whether it's worth taking. But you just can usually reliably find the cards to get Golden Ticket online so quickly. Wow. I mean, there's no way to afford it. We're on purple stake. Blueprint shop 1. I also
It's
like
like
this Golden
Vagabond
Joker, but you want to check the buffoon pack here.
Yeah, it could be I don't know. Credit card?
I think I'd just take the Golden Joker.
Imagine there is credit card in that buffoon pack.
Oh, true. Credit card and buffoon pack.
I'm with Owen on this one. Go take a break.
Think on it. Vagabond goes next. Takes the golden. We'll see in this next shop if there's a credit card.
Imagine. We'll get a no before Owen gets back. This is perfection.
I really hope there is a credit card in the buffoon pack.
I mean,
What's the choice? Golden Joker for both.
I mean, I think you're just objectively correct. There's no way you're actually hoping for the credit card in that pack.
I mean, you can opening the buffoon pack can be good either way. You know, Golden Joker's $4, but winning him 1 for the next couple blinds does also benefit you and put you in a safe spot. I think opening the buffoon pack's not the wrong play there, even if you're not just looking for the credit card. But Golden Joker, we're on purple stake. You got to value econ. So both players gonna make that same play. Do we live? Okay, Vagabond looking at the same draw that Owen just did, and is gonna go for the.
They're gonna go for the straight. They're not gonna get it.
Straights. I don't think they find the straight.
The real play there was to die to the small blind.
No credit card
Also
in the
no
buffoon
credit
pack. Honestly, yeah, you could have got blueprint instead of dying to the big blind. Big blind death is no fun. But that buffoon pack, very nice early on. You know, you want to find a Joker to survive the blinds. You don't
They
want
would have gone
to be heading into
space,
ante 2 with nothing.
space
Yeah,
Joker
space
though.
to
In
the
Eternal
moon
shoot the
is-
moon, or to the moon.
Yeah, not the greatest pack. I mean, Spaceman, not useless, but the Golden Joker, definitely the better play there. Looking at the flush level, I'm thinking if you're Owen right now, when you're up a life on your opponent, the tempo line is very strong. There is also Wily Zany, though, so maybe you don't want to go flushes for this first PvP.
Yeah, Wily and Zany.
I mean, Wily's $4, Jupiter's $3. Owen's going flushes, though. And then I think Vagabond's going to go 3 of a kinds.
I'll tell you what. Even drawing 2 8s and 2 7s here, there's a non-zero chance that we just. Oh no, wait, we still have Molt with the clubs.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Gluttonous.
I was gonna
still
say
there.
we could dial 2 in our blind.
Looking a little scary with these draws, though. Should find the flush in this hand. Both players getting out in 3.
Yeah, they get $1.
Seance. And the trio. Ooh,
Oh
that's
my god! Can Owen stop getting punished by this game for?
Also going Judgment over Emperor there. Judgment very strong in higher stakes, but Emperor can do a lot. Foil Wheel, that's pretty big as well.
Wow.
And it's full strength. That, when you're doing 3 of a kinds, is very strong. Does Vagabond go this buffoon pack? Because that, you know, that's the $8 trio. Okay. I
He
mean,
hovered. I'm almost mad at Vagabond that they hovered over Wii for a second there.
2 rares in the pack. Maybe they were just acknowledging that.
Okay, okay.
There's smiley face for Owen as well. That's just the flush line not paying off at all.
No.
They already
In
just
the end,
down
they
chip.
kind of ended up in a similar thing. They're just down 100 chips.
150 because they didn't
150.
use that wheel.
Yep.
Wow, these tarots very good for Vagabond getting that Hermit and the Emperor, the Strength Fool. I think he fooled the Emperor and not the Strength, which was very smart because we have World, Hermit. We can do a flush house in PvP. I'm gonna have great econ here.
Also, getting Splash is one of the few like dollar sell jokers, right? Or is it $2? That Owen just got so punished by the judgment. It was trio.
Vagabond lost $1 of value with the Hermit. Also sells Zany over Gluttonous, which is interesting, but I guess you have your mount from the smiley face either way.
Yeah, I guess the thought process there is if I get a cherry or glass or something, but
Owen
I don't know.
Goes Celestial Pack over Voucher and has 2 3-of-a-kind levels now. Maybe gonna get a few hands off, which could help them. It just, one flush house should beat that out. And Vagabond just has so much econ here.
Yeah, I don't know why Vagabond kept Gluttonous, to be just completely honest. Especially since we're gonna world here for a flush house. Probably. I mean,
yeah, it's really just a loss in score. I mean, the difference is small with most of our mug coming from Smiley. You get a warm-up flush if you want.
Yeah, I think Owen's going to go for a bunch of 3-of-a-kinds if they can.
Look at this splash value, 12 chips.
Hey.
That's going to compete with the Wily.
It's competing with the foil. Kind of.
Almost.
Well, you know Owen can't throw a face card into a different 3-of-a-kind to slightly get more.
I think Owen needed 4 3-of-a-kinds here to have a chance,
definitely
but
needed
this draw.
3. Well,
I mean, Vagabond could miss the flush house here. Just need a spade jack still.
This is the, I mean,
4 jacks left in deck. 1 spade though.
The brutality of purple stake.
Still 2 discards. I think I would play a jack here. Discards the 8 instead of the jack though. Maybe going 5-of-a-kind. I also like that. It's the 4-of-a-kind. No flush house.
Weird.
Is the full house better? Plus 5 malt? I think it is.
It is, especially with the extra chips.
And the extra club card.
So yeah, Owen needs 3.
It is doable, but they need some luck here. They play the ace, which is surprising to me. And gets punished. Yeah, they would have had 2 3-of-a-kinds instantly.
Yep, and they could have thrown the king and the ace one to get 5 malt there. They would have won it. I mean...
Oh, gets 3-of-a-kind queens out of nowhere, though.
I forgot. I was going to say, based off the draws, we knew that 3 queens come at once, so it doesn't matter. I like the way Owen approached that of trying to get multiple 3-of-a-kinds, but...
Yeah, the level play pays off. Vagabond's on 2 lives here, though it is in a good spot. $40 in the shop versus 11 on Owen's side. Though down 2 lives.
And
Owen really just needs to make the tempo play.
Crystal Ball on Zodiac deck, which is nice. If Vagabond can survive long term, they're in a good spot. There's our boy, the gift card.
I mean,
On
get rid of the
Zodiac.
gluttonous, right? It is definitely better on Zodiac. Owen has the Cloud9 instead. Looking at this rare skip.
You think Vagabond's in the rare skip?
If you're Owen, I like taking this rare skip. You force your opponent
Oh,
to
to
get
do it?
less value, less time, and you can maybe keep the lead on scoring you have if you think you have a lead on scoring. Vagabond doesn't take it, so Owen has the choice here to just get a rare. It would be, I think it's a good chance of helping them, but they're going to just play the same. I mean, up 2 lives, you probably want to play the same, but they don't know how good of a spot Vagabond is in.
Yeah. One 3 of a kind wins it here. There's nothing of value, so just play it.
Yeah, there's a gold seal in the deck, but they'd already played it.
We'll see. I it sounds silly, but gain 1 extra thing of gift card value, not insignificant for Vagabond.
I think it's insignificant.
I
Also,
think it's
Owen
hard.
sells Cloud9 over the Zany. I think that is definitely not the correct play there.
It's a tiny bit of tempo. I mean, it allows you to still get value out of non-face card 3 of a kinds.
But I mean, we have extra jacks, I think, as well, and we're just going for face cards either way. Just especially with $7 in the account, you want the extra money from Cloud9, and this Zany is going to get replaced anyways. I think objectively.
Yeah, I agree.
Magician, Hermit, Fool. Very good pack.
4 lives. I go Magician and then Fool the Magician here.
You fool the Magician.
Yep.
Because this Hermit doesn't give much value, but the second Hermit gives a lot more.
Yep.
Fooling the Hermit, maybe gonna hold on to that Hermit for a little bit to get max value. Nope. We're also still keeping the Zany.
Now the Zany's gone, right, for business.
I think Owen might be blind to this Zany. We're looking at selling gift card. It's a blind spot. Maybe he's thinking about it. I think he'll realize, but
Yeah, I mean,
the Zany's gotta go
out in the middle of the computer. Temperance plus $24 already. Wow.
That's a lot of money. Yeah, there goes the Zany. And at the PvP already, I mean, Vagabond just so ahead.
Yeah, they're basically 2 blinds ahead. Blind and a half. No, it's definitely going to be 2 with 61 in the bank right now. They basically have the same setup, but Owen's got the levels, but Vagabond kind of negates a little bit of those levels with the foil on the golden.
Also, I think Vagabond's also going to go for Flush House again. You know, they played a 4 of a kind last time. They should win the PvP with that, you know, barring some good lucky procs for Owen. No, they're not going Flush House. They're going 5 of a kind. Or maybe consistent 3 of a kinds. Bean. Gift card gone. S plus Dear Joker. There's also... Don't do it. There's enough value in that deck that this... And we have business card.
Oh, no.
This Golden Joker's not doing more than Bean, Vagabond. Please.
Hey, the thing is... Bean could be anything, but
seals.
golden is...
We need to use our tarots. This is... No, this is actually a throw. Bean is... You gotta respect the Bean. $4 a round and 50 chips. Bean is providing so much more value. You can draw your hand better. You can play better hands to force turn order. You can find your purple seals. You can find your face cards to play with business card. It is just providing infinitely more value. That is just a throw. An objective throw.
Can we get
Disrespectful too.
Can we get smiles in the chat?
No smiles. Throw beans in Vagabond's chat.
Nice 2-pair here for Owen. Gonna get quite a bit of money. Neither of these players really drawing the jacks yet.
I mean, Owen drew a couple 3-of-a-kinds. Wait, why did the 3-of-a-kinds get so much worse? I guess no zany. Yeah, Vagabond with the acrobat and also going for one big hand should easily take this. But wait, the jacks, we don't even get a 3-of-a-kind.
I wonder if we would have got
Imagine
that with,
if we could have got that with a bean. Huh, 5 cards deeper in the deck. This guy, I can't. We're just throwing for fun, going down to 1 life. Just for fun.
It's on. If we get a lucky hit here, we're good. No lucky hit. Also, we were not good, Chad. I lied. If we got the lucky hit.
Objective misplay and just getting max punished. You love to see it. You really do. Also, faceless. You know, you could get a lot of value with the faceless in a bean. This Owen finding this bean, even though it is so far, it's going to help him catch up.
Death Fool for Vagabond. That could go either on the purples or the jacks.
What is Owen doing with this strength? We're discarding 10, so we're not going jacks. We're looking for the purple fully.
Yeah, I think that's... I don't know how I feel about it. I get it, because that's a death target. It's more important probably, especially on Zodiac, where deaths are much more common. I could have never had that patience, so I definitely want to get 2 out of my strength.
I mean, we got a king and a jack.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Vagabond, and now they have 3 purple seal 10s, so...
And they're not even face cards.
Another death.
A bit hard to navigate this hand. What are you going to hang? You can't even full discard after you hang. And you got to hold all these cards. If only we had more room to hold cards.
Yeah, too bad there's nothing that really could provide that. Golden Joker just doesn't
Couldn't
give
think
hand
of
size.
anything. Also, golden over trading card?
Wait,
Is there a
Faggot
trading
used a
card in
gold
shop?
after the second death? Oh no, I thought for sure that was a 3rd death. That is a big, I'm not going to say throw, but it's a huge mistake.
It's only a mistake when you get punished for it.
Valid.
I'm rooting for Owen this match. I need him to take this last life. There's the bean and the acrobat. And the faceless. You sell, you do faceless bean acrobat.
Owen's going to sell nothing here, not take either.
Do it, Owen.
There's no way we're keeping faceless and business.
And we're spamming 3-of-a-kinds. This bean is mythical. I guess you could drop the faceless because you're playing all your face cards. That makes sense. Plus, there's gold face cards. And 2 discards, yeah. But surely we take the bean. We're playing so many 3-of-a-kinds. Yes.
Shoot
What
the
a
moon
good
in
player
acrobat.
Owen is. Optimal. I haven't seen a single mistake. Beautifully played.
Oops, all beans. Gift card's so much better than bean.
Honestly, I can somewhat understand keeping gift card over the bean. Actually, not for Owen, but in Vagabond's case, when he sold the gift card, I was worried, oh, maybe you don't take bean because you think gift card's better, but he sold the gift card and didn't take the bean and then kept Golden Joker over bean. I thought he was
Yeah,
going to keep gift card over bean. He's kept Golden Joker over bean. What are these 50 chips doing?
it's way overestimating the 50 chips, I think. It's not even the $4. Yeah, it's just a mistake. No two ways about it. Is Owen just hasn't gone to that whole death fool comment. Yeah, it's after the hallucination. Man, he's so far behind in the shop.
Doesn't have the crystal ball either. A soul card. Oh
Say
no,
goodbye to
don't
the
do it,
bean.
Owen. Don't do it, Owen. If Owen's going for tempo, this bean is very strong for scoring in PvP.
Yeah.
We're playing... Well, actually not with the acrobat, because only the last hand really matters now. Interesting use of a world card. I think you go flush house now that you're doing acrobat.
That was really interesting.
I get it. A tribulate.
Is that Vagabond's?
If Vagabond needs to find this, they're on one life. World card for Owen. I would love to see a take on this for a flush house and some tempo in this last, but we don't go for it. And we sell Smiley for Lusty? Wait, what
That's
happened
what
there?
I was so confused. I have no idea why that happened.
Was that just in shop? We just sold a Smiley for Lusty with the trib? And
no, he sold it for a judgment, but I don't understand why you would do that in the way judgment works. I guess it's
no
purple
levels.
State, but and there you go. The Chad.
Oh, Chad, yeah,
that's Vagabond's on the comeback.
As long as the soul is in this pack, I don't think we've skipped a pack yet, though. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we've seen Vagabond, pass soul cards before.
No, he had. Did he? I thought. No, maybe Vagabond did. I was like, I think Vagabond had a strength in that fool, which is a huge misplay when this is trib.
Right,
but
we're booking the jacks here.
Maybe I'm wrong about that. Gotta listen to Vagabond.
And we've been playing into jacks this whole time.
I get the smiley cell for Vagabond here for sure.
Yeah, just a little. I mean, honestly, it sounds crazy. You could, on one life, I also understand selling business card. Just being like, I need every bit of value. But
Chad business is too strong.
But the thing is, if we play a full house, right? Because we don't have that many kings in. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. Forget it.
Dusk Showman certificate. What do you do here?
That smiley face was 2.5x, but I guess it's not that much.
I think with the tarots up top, we're gonna be playing a better hand. Well, without a bean, it's hard to draw. You want everything in this shop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you gotta
We're
pass
passing the showman. I guess the only hit really is Chad and an unlikely Dusk. Red Seal 4 way too low.
That's only 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. It's a lot of strings away, but.
I mean, no Chad or Dusk in those few rerolls, and it easily could have been over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they just came up at the right time, and that's just way too much X-Malt to even have a chance here for Vagabond unless they
it just feels like every time Vagabond's about to lose, it's the final 3 rolls that give him what he needs.
Yeah. It's the Dites into Bloodstone, or it's the Chad into Trib into Dusk.
Zano scary.
Also, Owen doesn't even draw 5 kings and queens. 50 card deck compared to the 45 card deck on Vagabond's side. Just losing so much X-Malt from that.
Ew. Yeah, he's got 2 jacks. Gross. Well, looks like Vagabond didn't need the chat and dust then.
Yeah, true. Small mistake using the Neptune. I think that's a habit for multiplayer, but there is no asteroid in this, so using a planet level like that, just never going to be useful in this match. Minus $1. Yeah, that's a score you don't like to see when you could have just won the game right there.
You got the plus 20 bolt. Also, no money from business card, by the way, out of those 6.
Yeah, gonna be quite late to finding this Chad, maybe? And there it is. Full Hermit. I mean, Vagabond's just up purples here because of how these fools are being used, and up econ from everything else, so the Hermit fools don't even matter. Okay, Owen's seeing the answer.
I think very valid response to everything. And that was a Red Seal 6. They're slowly getting higher. We're like a couple blinds away from a Red Seal 10.
Oh, he's actually going for it. I see. Okay.
You know, the other part is long term. I will say Owen keeping this business card. You would think that eventually we get even on money, but long term, having that extra tarot slot in a Zodiac deck game
it's definitely strong.
Important. Yeah, if anything, there just might be a point where both of their decks are perfectly fixed. But
also, the amount of luckies on Vagabond's side is just gonna completely counter the business card. A lucky card is worth just as much.
Correct. Yeah. Hey, we can start copying the Purple Seal Jack finally. Maybe.
Would love another strength for that, I'm sure. There's a Red Seal. Oh, they got the Red Seal 6 from their certificate. I thought Vagabond was strengthening up to 4.
No. I was saying the certificate slowly climbing up with Red Seals. Holy moly. That was a lot of lucky procs. So Brainstorm's probably decent.
It sucks having to copy certificate with Brainstorm, but I mean, you have a lot of retriggers already. But you're on Zodiac, so you just have to keep the cert.
That was gonna be my comment is on Zodiac. I mean, Vagabond's already had like 7 Hanged Men. That's like 4. They removed 14 cards already from their deck and added some back. Like, it's not gonna end up being a problem.
And it's finding this
Red Seal Queen.
Way ahead. Red Seal Queen.
Owen will see it. It is. I think that was the second one. So it's the 4th card. 4th card.
I'm surprised
from
on how
certificate.
close they are in shop. Owen.
Game over. Oh my god.
That's an interesting choice to make. Also, still keeping this business card. Owen just getting max punish for any decision he makes. feels like he just has to play perfectly, or else Vagabond will just find the line.
It's the laptop buff. I mean, there's no judgment from me. I think, like, I do think you keep the certificate there, but I don't think that's, like, the craziest decision.
Yeah,
But
it's just the fact that Owen keeps making these decisions,
1
and it's
before.
immediately the max punish.
Yeah, exactly. Like, again, it's not just the fact that, right, there's 4 different seals out there. So the fact that Vagabond, the very next turn, gets a red seal queen is just insane. But to be fair, there's so many good hits.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
gold
definitely
seals are
correct to keep it there.
Yeah. It just seems hard.
A harder keep on Owen's side with 52 cards, but...
And now we get the dice, which is going to make even more money.
The econ, it doesn't matter. It's just...
There's no way for Owen to catch up now. Well, I don't want to say there's no way. There's always a comeback angle, but...
I mean, Owen can just make more money copying the business cards, so... Keeping ahead in shop could be a line if these luckies start missing, but...
But it's not like
a tough
he can
spot to be.
Sell anything for the oops to keep business card. You know what I mean? Like...
I know, I'm just saying business card alone with the brainstorm copy should be more money. But you know, the lucky cards have been broken in this set, so maybe not.
Oh, I guess you're right, because instead of copying triggers of $2.60, you're just copying to the amount of... Well, I think the...
With the re-triggers.
Yeah, I think the lucky cards are still more once you have an oops.
$2? Yeah, I guess. But Owen also has the lucky cards, so... Like, Dice is providing $1 that you can't copy.
You're right. Anyway, this PvP should be very straightforward. Especially since Vagabond just instantly drew the red seal without any worry there. I guess there's a slight worry from... No, Vagabond can get through almost all his deck, right? I wouldn't get rid of this queen if I'm Vagabond.
On one life, you do want to be safer, for sure. All you're looking for is a lucky? I don't get it. Maybe a full house. Leveled up full house over the 5 of a kind? No, we have 5 of a kind levels. Looking for the purples?
Seals? I mean, surely you got to keep this queen. Especially if you're not going to keep the king. I'm kind of concerned for Vagabond here.
And we're keeping the jack?
Huh?
For...
Gets it.
And finds the draw.
It's just the opposite.
Oh. Trying to use the strength, I see.
Okay. That's what I was going to say. Maybe there's just a strength in the full. Yeah, thank you, Papa.
Doesn't find 2 jacks to use it on, which feels bad, but...
Yeah, but alright. Makes a lot more sense all of a sudden.
Yeah,
I wonder if Owen's gonna...
And from Owen, I mean, they're in pretty similar spots on scoring here, but just the luckies and the flush 5 difference, he's gonna be very strong.
Yeah.
But honestly, Owen was, like... picking up an extra scoring joker away from winning right here. That's the thing about being on 1 life.
Yep.
Vagabond hasn't found much deeper in these shops. Like, a family that Vagabond passes on for econ, Owen picks that up, they take this PvP.
Well,
Seltzer.
Didn't have that dice for too long.
So that's the last joker slot filled. Owen could sell Chad for oops. Not going to make that play, though. That is a big gamble. And I think they're going to see that Seltzer this shop, which is unfortunate.
Probably.
Now with the full tarot slots, they stop.
Yeah, the no crystal ball helping out a tiny bit in a weird way. Well, now Vagabond's in a interesting predicament where they absolutely cannot use extra hands.
Yeah, you need to take 2 lives from your opponent. You just have to make the seltzer last.
In fact, actually, is Vagabond in trouble? Because they have Dust Seltzer, and they have to take 2, and they have 5 hands because of the extra hand. So they can't use it already
so.
in the next PvP.
They might have to skip. They might have to decide whether they want to skip
yeah,
after this next ante or this next PvP. Looking at the Tarot Tycoon, we do have full-ish Joker slots.
Even then,
I don't think we have enough money to support that.
That's not enough, right? Because if you have to play 5 and there's only 9 remaining, they would have to use 10. It would have had to been a skip for both, like full.
No, they can. Oh, they have 5 hands. You're right. Yeah, so it's just gonna be a 1 PvP from the seltzer.
Yeah, the longer it takes for Owen to find
Owen
this
still
seltzer,
hasn't found it.
the better.
The line for Owen really is just full skips keep seltzer. Okay, he's misclicked the pyramid like 20 times. There's the seltzer. I think it's impossible to see the line that you just full skip the rest of the game, right?
It's pretty hard to see that line, but you do know your opponent's pretty far ahead in the shop.
That's the line, though. If
is.
There's nothing else.
It's
in
so
the
hard
shop,
to see.
no,
Yeah, he's not going to see it. Okay. I mean, that's... I don't... that's like borderline insane behavior. Oh, they do. They did also find a red sealed 9 in a pack, which they're gonna want to strength all the way to a queen. Questionable decision there. They definitely should have sun first and strength second, so the full could be a strength for that 10 in the future. But
only mistake if you get punished.
Exactly. Strength
Death
right
Pool
here
for Vagabond.
You're correct.
Right, just
You're
one
correct.
away.
You just don't get punished. There you go.
Never
It's a
punished.
queen. All right, we're even on the red
a death.
seals. Well, not even. It's gonna be
an extra death for Vagabond. Also has the Chariot in hand. Should win them this PvP. Barring, they're different red seals. There could be bottom decks here.
With the extra
5 hands, 2 discards. I don't think they get there. Like, don't guarantee it at least.
Yeah.
And Owen draws the red seal
Right away.
So
As one would.
Vagabond could miss here. Very unlikely, but is a possibility.
I think Owen can get rid of a queen. Well, no, they lost one to immolate, so I don't know if they can. No, they can't.
Have their hand. Potentially gonna try. Owen or Vagabond gets the red seal, so he's gonna be a PvP for them.
Yes. Unless there's something on levels we're missing wildly, but I think Vagabond's ahead. Though Owen still has some purple seals, I guess there could be some... I wonder if there's any crazy combination they could get here. Like another Death Fool, basically? Or
Another death and a lucky proc.
Yeah.
Vagabond's gonna go first here. I would have fooled the strength ages ago. I'd be scared that I'd accidentally use another consumable.
He almost did it right away and then decided against it, which I'm kind of like, I would
like
decide against it.
That forced turn order from Owen, because he knows if he can win in this hand and then have Dusk for another ante, which was the play. It's not going to be enough, but actually, no Death Pool for Vagabond. He's not being risky at all. Gets the red seal steal as well.
What?
using the chariot first. It's gonna
I
be
think you-
1.5x less, but you're always gonna be playing the red seals, so I don't.
It's
think
a
it
little
matters.
risky. It's kind of a long-term play to, but it is 2-1 on lives.
I don't think there's gonna be a point in this game where we're gonna hold red seals in the hand. It's Zodiac. We might find enough.
We're at how many are we at now? 4?
Owen has turn order. They're gonna be able to get the gold money here at least.
For a second there, Vagabond didn't pull all the red seals, and I was extraordinarily confused. And Owen's gonna see me
E16.
like just out of reach. He knows it's just a couple extra red seals.
Yep. I mean, they've got the exact same build. It's just who has more levels and the better deck.
Hey,
One more death from Owen. He got the lucky proc. We're selling Seltzer instantly. Great play. More econ for Owen here slightly. But a temperance and shop for Vagabond. There's the reroll voucher for the last ante. Another death. That's going to even out
I think
the
that's,
red seals.
Is that the death? Well, no, that one of them. I don't think they both have Tarot Tycoon, right?
Death Fool for Owen. Doesn't stop rolling. I think we're going to be able to get the flush 5 of red seals regardless.
The difference here might just end up being those actual that seal being like if Vagabond can find the Death Fools here.
It definitely could be. A golden ticket for one blind could go a long way for Owen.
That's very true. But
Also
yeah.
making good amount of money in these blinds from the gold. Saving the Fool. Death in the last hands. They have a better winning hand, maybe? I'm not sure.
Oh, you know it's a no, never mind. Doesn't work. I was gonna say crazy angle troubadour minuses the hand so you could use the seltzer with a full skip, but then I was like, there's nowhere to put the troubadour and do that. Never mind.
Natural negative troubadour. That's why you don't sell the
seltzer. That would be the craziest Balatro play of all time if it ever happens.
I mean, I think I've used a troubadour to keep a seltzer alive, but not a natural negative one.
Yeah.
I mean, this gift card value. Vagabond did get one extra round on the gift card, and that has been at least like $40.
Hey, we finally got the foil for Owen.
Acrobat, I think you'd take that over with how close the last PvP was. No Econ Joker to copy in these rolls is crazy, though.
Yeah.
I wonder if you sell the Acrobat if you do see something like a business card.
Vagabond so far,
Death
no.
Fool.
Did not find any Death Fools in those shops. Owen finding even more. The only issue for Owen is they're copying gold.
They're doing nothing. Yeah. We've got full red seal hands. Not going to be able to hold steel. I guess if you death them, you can like bring a chariot into PvP.
Yeah, we probably want to bring a full chariot if we can find it. Or death chariot, any combination.
We can't even... I guess you can still discard, but...
That's
wow,
annoying.
I don't hate bringing a fool into last PvP, but on Zodiac, you know, blocking it is just not fun time. Does the pair get out?
It's
That is a lot of gold.
Close with the 3x. 64,
I mean,
64, yeah.
Owen's just ahead in shop and has the free Joker slots right now, so any good Joker could win it.
Is Owen ahead in shop? It may seem that way because Owen has the Tarot
luckies.
Tycoon. But I don't know if he actually is.
Owen has Tarot Tycoon? Oh.
Yeah. He did so because of that 9. That's when I think Owen decided to buy it.
Stuntman.
Though I don't know if Vagabond also has it.
There's a
It's
fool.
very possible. No, Vagabond
Soul
doesn't.
card.
There,
I
you
mean,
can't buy it. There's nothing
you
it
don't
is.
take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't got a showman.
Unless you want to take a Perkeo into...
We're fooling the hermit. There's a chariot.
Okay. I mean, Vagabond... The Crystal Ball legitimately won this game.
Death Fool. Chariot Death Fool is... I mean, yeah, it has been punishing for Owen not having room for these taros, especially with the Tarot Tycoon. And there's just no jokers in this shop.
God, so... This has been sometimes painful to watch this tournament. But that's what Balatro is.
I mean, Owen up an Acrobat right now. Down to Chariot Death Fool, but you can only hold so much steel.
True, we're playing 5, and our hand size is only 8, so it's only 3.
Owen can have 2 Red Seal steel.
I don't know if they have enough red seals to do that.
Yeah, that's also a point.
I think they have 6.
Vagabond still has another shop as well, so he's going to be able to use this Chariot Death Fool and bring more taros into the blind.
He didn't charioted it first. I shocked.
Mean, he has so many steel ones already.
Oh, okay.
And we're holding Chariot Death for the PvP.
But
I do...
The reason I kind of disagree with that is you only need 1 lucky for the PvP.
It's just to get value this blind, I guess.
This blind, yeah, that's understandable. Just never punish. Just get the full from...
Lightly punished. It's not a death.
You're right. It's not a death because he used him out of order.
Not putting Gold Seal second, they realize.
Wait, why do you want to put the gold seal second?
Chad. Well, they had it last.
Oh, they had it last. Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm curious. I think Vagabond is ahead in shop because of that voucher. Actually, runner there. I'm kind of looking out for the stuntman. The runner.
Well, we can sell burnt. We could actually do it.
You can do this. I mean, it's the best thing to take. It's $10.
Yeah, it's just $10.
And Perkeo's not useless with the brainstorm. Don't even take it.
What?
Oh, no. Wait, we're skipping. What's the burnt for? That I mean,
that's
just
annoying.
Because
like,
you think, oh, what this can't be anything good, but it still
he
provides
passed
value.
the acrobat by accident.
Acrobat pass. Timer pressured.
Vagabond really messed that up. The thing is, also, if it is Perkeo, we brainstorm the Perkeo, we get an extra couple of... Well, it's not going to matter. We're going to probably get a full hand, regardless. But the acrobat, if you lost by 3x, that... What?
I mean, with the same decks, Owen would take this because he's just up an acrobat right now.
Yeah.
But I think the steel difference is going to win
No,
for Vagabond.
exactly.
Getting better taros and more taros, even not taking the Tarot Tycoon.
Maybe that was the touchpad. Double click on the touchpad by accident.
Ooh. Do you keep the red seal for the chariot here? I think... I guess he hasn't drawn the full red seal hand. Yeah, Owen might even miss the draw here.
I mean, I don't...
Wow, that hurts. 2 red seals in the bottom cards. Just an unlucky way to finish off a punishing set for Owen. But Vagabond takes it. Moves on. 2 very good players. This is a great watch. Just... You gotta feel bad.
There's no way Vagabond also misses it, right?
We have 4 hands left and 17 cards.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Get rid of that 4. Why is Vagabond holding that 4? just guarantee the draw for me.
Greedy.
Okay. All right, now it's actually over because he did do that.
Yeah, this probably forces Owen to play as well.
12 cards. I mean, no way there's no queen, right? Okay. GG.
Still,
It
there's
could've-
very little steal in hand, even.
Yeah, for despite
After building
everything
into
that
it so
Vaga
hard.
did.
I mean, without a lucky proc and without this Fool Chariot, Owen maybe takes it, but also Owen missed their draw as well, so
Yeah.
there just wasn't a line really. It's unfortunate. Vagabond pulls out the reverse sweep this game, winning the set 2-0 and moving on to round
Only by
5.
9x. Because of the acro, too.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
Crystal Ball just doing more than
Yeah.
the Tarot Tycoon for deck fixing,
Exactly.
which is crazy.
Well,
Owen, Owen, if you're watching this back, that was a very well played set. I think you made like 1 or 2 mistakes and got max punished for them.
and it's hard to
but
call
well
them
played,
even
bro.
mistakes because I feel like they would have been extremely smart plays, if that makes sense. Oh, no, we're
What?
going to get
I
the
meant-
infinite bean.
Okay. Let me. Okay, I just hit the wrong
Oh, there we go.
one. Yeah, that was a good set to watch. It was.
No, great Balatro again. I would honestly say, like, again, Vagabond played very well. I would say I've casted like 11 games now. I would say Vagabond was like top 5 in terms of how well they played this game, but Owen was top 3 and lost, which is just brutal. Like in terms of how little mistakes we saw. And that's like little mistakes watching as a caster with both POVs the whole time.
Yeah, I think Vagabond, you played terribly. You skipped Bean.
Oh yeah.
What a terrible mistake. That honestly almost allowed Owen to catch up. Owen wasn't able to get as much value as Vagabond could have from the Bean.
Alright, do
He
you have
rolled
more games you're gonna cast, Bean?
Ooh, actually that's a good question. The calendar, it was Balance Edie. I think they postponed. We might be doing Dunk versus Author Iris. I'm going straight to that.
Alright, well I will send my people over to you. Thank you for the cast, and
I appreciate it.
I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, of course. All right, chat. Go enjoy some more of the tournament at Bean's channel, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you're on YouTube, go check out Bean. He's still streaming on YouTube. I just can't raid you over like I can on Twitch. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you. Bye, YouTube.